I know what you are. The king of Team Plasma. Normal people with a time machine. We are your grandchildren. Really? Pokemon professors with a time machine. Whoa, these Pokemon from another time look super cool. Let's bring even more to Paldea and destabilize the region's delicate ecosystem. Agia, we are going to kill you. Pokemon needs competition to innovate. When your rival is May, don't worry about it. Oh my god, I lost again. I'm so bad at battling. When your rival is Brendan. And I can't believe you're still wearing that ugly ace hat. I can't believe I lost to a girl. Cynthia should take on Leon and wreck his overrated ace. Mystery gift events then. Mystery gift events now. Grass type moves. Grass type effectivenesses. Hey Patrick, who am I? Megalacious? No, I'm Megalacious. What's the difference? Pokemon games are too easy nowadays. Me who never finished Pokemon Sun because I couldn't beat Totem Mimikyu. Why not use Gen 8 Pokemon? We got Ledy and done right. T. Because not including it in a UK region would be a sin. Swipe or no swiping. Discount Greninja. Conga Line. The dog from Bolt. Don't tell Disney. Cute little boy. Fighting type bird starters. Ghost type bird starters. Max is better than Bonnie, and there's nothing that'll make me change my mind. Hello legendary beasts from unfinished Gen 1 sequel. Hello Swords of Justice from Pokemon the movie nobody likes. Giratina, the renegade Pokemon, ruler of the distortion world, second only to Arceus himself. Me with my 1000th luxury ball. Dude, the color coordination will be insane, I promise. This is where I'd put my cute Scarlet and Violet outfit, if I had one. So you changed your name to Magmar? Yeah. Used to be Booba. It's a good change. Let me get this straight. You think Pokemon designs have gotten better? I do, and I'm tired of pretending that they haven't. My level 100 hyper-trained shiny Annihilate, Kieran and the Elite Four. Leon is a weak champion. Second highest level cap. Second strongest trainer in the anime. Highest rated champion excluding rematches. Fifth strongest trainer when all are level 50. Lots of really cool Pokemon are in the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc downloadable content. Quite a few like Dusknoir, Conkeldurr, Rhyperior and Kingdra can only be gotten through trading. Ultanecrozma being able to one-shot my entire team. My Insta-Raw, toughs it out, and one-shots with crit malicious Moonslaught. You got that crystal? Got it right here. Ghosts against average people. Ghosts once that person learns martial arts. My day be so bad. Then boom. Imalga. It's okay to ask for help. You're not a burden. Dear is okay. Your feelings matter. The part where Burra takes you through the Castelia Guy Pride Parade in his pink convertible is the most underappreciated scene of Pokemon Bulk version 2. Why does this look like the JFK assassination? Why not use Gen 1 normal types? We have Trash Rat, Trash Bird, Trash Balloon. Would not be trash if the fairy type existed in Gen 1. He peaked in Gen 1. He also peaked in Gen 1. Highest base HP in the game. Stop resting. You're strong. Stand proud. What is this? Well, this is worthless. UK's legendary doggos. America's legendary doggo. Leon is the strongest champion in history. No one can beat him. Me with my level 50 Magikarp. James runs away from home to get away from his snobby, extremely rich upper class life. Also James has fantasies about being rich. I've left behind my family, my friends, everything. The only thing for me is this, the battlefield. Never ask a woman her age, a man, his salary, listen to what purpose the drones are supposed to serve. Penny. Oh, it's a Nintendo Switch. You have to tell me what games you've got on this thing. Game Freak. Game Freak. Shiny Future Paradox Pokemon just haven't been painted yet. Change my mind. Which side are you on? Legends. Arceus is a spin-off. Legends. Arceus is a main series game. Change your perspective, and the reality changes. Slow the duck down there, Aristotle. You're like 3 years old wearing a ducking hard hat. Chikorita snacks because it's weak to the first gyms. Belief has equal defense to Miltank's attack and early game access to Reflect, meaning it can actually fare best against the hardest fight in the game, so Chikorita doesn't snack. Me calls Lacey cute. Lacey. Things that don't exist. Bigfoot. Fairies. Unicorns. A mainline Pokemon game that does not have Magikarp in it. If Nintendo makes a lobster Pokemon, its shiny should be blue. Change my mind. Rika winning the hottest people in Japanese media, Joshi poll, for the second time. Can we not talk about Pal World? For 5 minutes? Scarlet's Eldritch Horrors in a nutshell. Can learn rollout, but doesn't roll in the overworld. Jigglypuff but she's a Sith Lord, I hate it. Another member of the I Hate Bugs Club. Banned to Ubers 2 days after release. Walkerona. Malfunctioning magnets. Actually a cool callback to Mega Evolution, so he gets a pass. Purple Blood Aurora. Neck. Faceplate. Others in their first playthrough use only their over-leveled starter. 10-year-old me using a team of 6 with no type overlap, coverage moves and items. Smogon trying to explain why Terrakion was in PU for an hour. Well, you've got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. If I had a nickel for every time a starter would have angsty teen mid-stage, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. So we noticed you from across the bar, and really like your vibe. My reaction to learning that yet another legendary Pokemon came from yet another distant region. Where do all these guys come from? Me. Fairy. Ice. He does exactly what I do. Me needing a dragon type killer. Fairy. Ice. But better. Me too. The Retunnel. Diglett's Tunnel. What a lucky bunch. I wanna have a place named after me too. Psst. Rotom's a room. Am I a joke to you? Forget Ash X Serena. Psyduck X Wigglytuff are the best shipping ever. Pokemon and love. Dragonor fighting. The cooler Dragonor fighting. That one guy about to say Karaden is actually fighting or dragon. Swept 2 of Stefan's Pokemon. Beat Iris's Dragonite so badly that he went on a losing streak for the rest of the series. Used his own Stone Edge as a dagger. Can fly. Again. Seriously? Unfortunate doesn't begin to describe my series. This life rewards blind luck and nothing else. I'm beyond convinced at this point. After getting completely tooled by my own sister and Juliana who lied to me, losing the ogre this way somehow felt even worse than I had thought possible. My preparation was superior, my love was superior, and I lost, so I don't see a reason to continue engaging in an existence where what is within my control is overwhelmingly outweighed by what is not. Kieran Lavas Sagasso. Certified ogre lover. Me and the boys being invasive species. Which side are you on? Bellsprout. Oddish. If I had a nickel for every time a Pokemon trainer from a downloadable content had a Pokemon on their outfit, not in said downloadable content, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. If I had a nickel for every time there was a box legendary that it's super effective, but not weak to his partner box legendary, I'd have 3 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened thrice. Dragon Rage early in the game. Dragon Rage after you've beaten the league. They'll never be the perfect life form. You know what? You carcinizes your cast form. There's old friends. And new friends. And even a bear. Game Freak taking back Pikachu's voice crying Scarlet and Violet. We made it, so you're unable to target Pokemon inside of walls now. And you fixed Pokemon spawning into walls, right? And you fixed Pokemon spawning into walls, right? For Christmas, I want a dragon. Be realistic. I want Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to be polished with no glitches, low FPS frames, and bugs. What color do you want your dragon? Blue. Extroverts. Introverts minding their own business. We dreamed of creating the world's scariest trainer. and we succeeded. Me after bro calls Driftville City the toothless dancing music. Duck Tinkertons. All my homies hate Tinkertons. I want to be visible. You think this is funny? In a cosmic sort of way, yes. Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks? What? It's just a ordinary spin-off. Oh my goodness. Every Pokemon after Gen 1 is trash mother duckers when I hand them a snom. Oh my god, I get it. Is that you? Yeah. But that's an old photo. The cinematic parallels. We need 2-word name suggestions for a robotic version of Hydreigon. Any ideas? Hard Hydra, Metal Malice, Iron Jugulis? You're promoted. And as a bonus, you get to name the other future Paradox forms. Me whenever I'm in my existential crisis. I do not vibe with this universe. Gen 3 Kanto is the best way to play Gen 1. Change my mind. The 4 horsemen of what the hell do you mean these are bug or dragon? Status moves. 12-year-old me playing Pokemon for the first time. 12-year-old me playing Pokemon for the first time. The anime has shown what the inside of a luxury ball looks like, and it is glorious. Pokemon in a regular Pokeball. Pokemon in a luxury Pokeball. Why did they do this to us? That's how you make Gen 4 amazing. Rivals in the beginning. Smell ya later, chump. Sure thing. Fart ace. Rivals 10 years ago. Haha, protagonist. You sure are the best. Ah. Rivals now. Hey kid, I heard your answer is pretty strong. Let me fight it. You should faint yourself now. POV. Pokemon Company. Giving people the shiny legendaries they want in the downloadable content. Shiny locking them for no reason. Conflicts in literature explained with Glaceon. Classic. Human versus nature. Human versus human. Human versus God. Modern. Human versus society. Human versus itself. Human versus absence of God. Zorork. Postmodern. Human versus technology. Human versus reality. I'm cold. Human versus author. Game Freak. Petulant. Hey, do you like mochi? Bronzang. Bruh, I don't have a mouth. Blossom does not only lose the poison type after evolving. Height 1 foot 08 inches, 0.5 meters. Height 1 foot 4 inches, 0.4 meters. Game Freak makes Delmise a cool Pokemon with a unique ability. In all the games that Delmise is in, it's really hard to get. In all the games that Delmise is in, it's really hard to get. Groudon and Kyogre need to stop fighting all the time. Hi there. Pokemon Gym. Pal World Gym. 100% of people will be confused by this picture, because an opposing Zubat never misses a ducking supersonic. When you came home from school or work, but your family tells you to go to the store to get some things. Even with barely any training, Diden had the willpower to go against a legendary Pokemon. When we go to Driftville City in Gen 5 remakes, there should be a crocodile dancing to the theme. The 4 horsemen of spiky grass Pokemon. I watched the first season of Pokemon anime. I watched 82 episodes of Pokemon anime. What I think Pokemon sprites looked like 20 years ago. What Pokemon sprites actually looked like 20 years ago. Biggest things some of Ash's friends have accomplished. Become an accomplished gym leader. Become a Pokemon doctor. Placed top 2 in the Sinnoh Grand Festival. Became a champion. Became an idol. Touched muses. Shout out to the untold story of Petulant. I prefer the real Scarlet or Violet downloadable content villain. I said the real villain. I said the real villain. Perfection. Pokemon fanbase. Eevee would be the perfect starter for all new trainers, as it starts as a normal type for easy training and can evolve based on the trainer's battle style and preferences, making all other starters objectively a worse choice. 55% of people will be confused by this picture. I was extremely drunk that day. Pokédex entries of psychic types. This Pokemon can bend thick steel beams with its powerful psychic abilities. Pokédex entries of poison types. This Pokemon can melt holes into thick steel walls with its incredible acidic breath. Meanwhile, steel types. Doubt. No wonder this explains this episode of Pokemon and Jessie having a nursing background. Arven's backstory. It all began on the day of my actual birth. Both of my parents failed to show up. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. When you see regular creatures in old Pokemon cards. Is this a Pokemon? Penny. Right. And she's so pretty. My brain literally glitched when I saw her. Whoa, she's bisexual. I didn't know that. Me. I love future paradox forms. Me. It's my opinion. Past forms are better. Every Scarlet player. Scarlet paradoxes are more unique. Me. They are not just robots. Why not choose another Pokemon for Smash Brothers? We got good psychic choice, but if you weren't Gen 1, I'd 100% pick you. Incineroar isn't a real firefighting mon. Are you a sword fighter? Would be a funny choice. You thought Ridley was too big? Chikorita snacks because it's weak to the first gyms. Bayleaf has equal defense to Miltank's attack and early game access to Reflect, meaning it can actually fare best against the hardest fight in the game, so Chikorita doesn't snack. I hate Titans. Turns into Titan. I hate gals. Turns into gal. I hate vampires. Turns into vampire. We hate the color red, and we also hate rock types. Pokemon weight in a nutshell. They both weigh 2 kilograms. Let me get this straight. You actually like the Sandile line's shiny forms? I do, and I'm tired of pretending I don't. Pokemon Home and Global Trade System be like. Some random guy. A Japanese level 100 please. Pokemon Home. The Pokemon cycle. People's reaction to every Pokemon game. Also them whenever a new one releases. Were it not for the bugs overshadowing the incredible story and the Pokemon Company didn't push yearly releases, Scarlet and Violet would easily be top 5 Pokemon games of all time. Change my mind. Gold, Silver, and Crystal, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Having 2 regions. Having both of them have terrible level. Sinnoh playthrough teams in a Shellnet. I'll have a Starvia and Luxray. How original. And Floatzel and Lucario. Daring today, aren't we? Fun facts with Squidward. There are laws against the Pokemon as Officer Jenny exists. I wish all Pal World is better than Pokemon people are very we don't ducking care. Confusion when cast on my Pokemon. Confusion when cast on my opponent. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Using taunt just as the opponent was about to use a non-damaging move. Which Pokemon is shiny? Cute legendary that wears masks. Princess Peach. When your favorite Pokemon snack in every single competitive format. Competitive. Me. Brock saying gym scale. Based on badges doesn't matter because it's a spin-off and might be exclusive to the Kanto League. When I make all Pokemon I trade start with a lowercase letter. If you're thinking of coming over on our turf, we'll let you use these fellas as guest characters in your game as a show of goodwill. Show me the bad guy in Generation 4. I said show me the bad guy in Generation 4. Perfect. Blueberry Academy Pokédex, 243. My Pokédex, me. When you realize that when Acria Toriyama created Dragon Quest, it led to Pokemon's creation. Grab her waist, pull her close, lift her up, seismic toss. Don't switch Pokemon, because I view it as cowardly. Switch Pokemon and gain an upper hand in my battles. Me. Jeffy, where's daddy? Haha, yay. Where's mommy? Yay. Okay rules. Where's Iron Valiant? What is my purpose? You look for Team Rocket when they steal a Pokemon. Oh my god. When you realize Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out 15 years ago. Spot the difference between these images. Lift Victini and the other mythicals shiny locks in Gen 5 remakes. Or Draw 25. Game Freak or Pokemon Company. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Pokemon fans, they're the same picture. Every legend has a weakness. Samson, Achilles, Hydreigon, Fairy. 4 things trainers need to fight Blood Moon Azaluna. Catty about to turn her into a bug type. Ursaring doing its best. First thing that came to mind when this frame came up. We are going to be tutored out. Me. Hunting shinies. Me being colorblind and not being able to notice them in the overworld. Are you trying to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Arcaluden's body looks like a staple remover. No matter what you mix muck with on the Pokemon Fusion site, it always comes out looking like someone complaining at a restaurant. I ordered a soft boiled egg and this yolk is rock hard. Can I get a Feraligatr? Mom, we have Feraligatr at home. At home. When you hear your pet chewing something, find someone who looks at you like the way Meowth looks at what he believes to be a big mushroom. Septile Blaziken got into Pokken without me. First time. The professor wants to create a paradise where creatures of the past or future and present can coexist. They're AI lab assistants. Put that thing back where it came from or so help me. Repel's effect has worn off me. What people think Peturan's plan is turning people and Pokemon into its sleeves. His sleeves. Valo, hi, I'm your friend, and since it would be way too obvious for me to be a twist villain, I'll stay your friend. Valo, haha, I lied, stupid. It's alive. Speak, my child. Pokemon is glorified clock fighting. Oh duck, I forgot to give you a brain. Remember when Bonnie are trying to disown her brother by forcing a girl to adopt him? She is the true villain after all than Team Rocket and Team Flare. Better design, better stats, most powerful Pokemon in Sunny Day. This is brilliant. Isn't shiny locked? Name makes great pun nicknames. But I like this. Bro, we get it. Pal World is a better version of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Fans, after watching the Pokemon presents, you're as beautiful as a day I lost you. Bulbasaur, Bulbasaurs, Starly, Starlies, Heatran. Force XP share, Johto's level curve. Pokemon presents, the 27th of February 2024. Stay the hell away from me. As of now, the Elemental Monkeys, the Patrat line and Furfrou are the only Pokemon to not be in any mainline Switch games. Megas make a return. Squeals. Oh, I thought you were dead. My delt was greatly exaggerated. Remember Pokemon Z? It's back, in Pokemon Legends form. After all these years, finally, I have them all. Full odds shiny hunter watching everyone else get shiny Pokemon. My face went nobody wants to trade shiny legendaries for my French dog anymore, because Game Freak decided to revisit Kalos out of nowhere. Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, Pokemon ZA. After all these years, finally, I have them all. So you're telling me, there's a chance he thinks he is a guest at our dinner table? Professor Oak is so evil, why'd he invite 4 kids to come get a Pokemon if he only had 3 good ones, and then the problem mouse? Hope I'm not the only one holding out. POV, Pokemon Z finally comes out. It's been 3,000 years. Bro, it's been 10 years, let it go. It's not happening. You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. My Pokemon after 1 sand attack. My opponent's Pokemon after my new 6 sand attacks and 6 double teams. Nebby should have stayed Lily's Pokemon. She's the one who raised and protected them. A Jerpin should have chosen Kieran. He's the one who always believed in her. I can't wait to finally catch AZ's friend who he has been trying to find for 3,000 years. Sword and Shield are good games. Oh really? Name me one good thing that Sword and Shield had. That's on me. I set the bar too low. It's gonna be me. No, it's gonna be me. I know some people criticize the put a bow on a creature, so people know it's a girl approach to character design. But come on, this rules. The Rocket Grunt on Route 24 wondering why I keep challenging him with a level 4 Rattata. Me losing to him on purpose because I want more nuggets. I was not prepared for Sheriff Snorlax. This town ain't big enough for the one of me. I'm a catfish. You seriously want to duck a catfish? What the hell is wrong with you? Nimona when you beat her. Kieran when you beat him. I'm going to kill you. And then kill you again. Know the difference. Acute angle. Acute angel. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire style overhaul remake. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl style faithful remake. Bulk and right. When you see that one bro who's been hating on Callus since 2013 act like they've been a fan the whole time. Randall, look, they brought back Mega Evolution. I never thought they would. It's a game set in the Kalos region. You're gonna get Mega Evolution. Pokemon fans making predictions for the Pokemon Day Direct. Unova fans. Johto fans. Kalos fans. Platinum. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. He does exactly what I do. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Platinum. But better. Who the duck is burning down my kitchen? Making breakfast for my beautiful wife. Everyone after the presents. Unova fans. Kalos fans. Johto fans. Those leakers who ended up being wrong about everything. Pokemon fans. Lol, every Sinnoh team is the same. Kalos teams. Kalos starter. Kanto starter. Lucario. Lapras. Tyrantrum or Aurorus. Sylveon or Talonflame or Aegislash. Say something smart, Kowalski. Marshold should have the parental bond ability because it's classified as the family Pokemon. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Is it pronounced Pokemon Legends Z2A or Pokemon Legends ZA? Fans, since Aingo is in Legends, Arceus, Game Freak must be setting up Emmett's plotline for Legends. Celebi, Game Freak, who are planning to separate Tate and Liza in the next Legends game. Teacher, what are you laughing at? Me, nothing. My brain. Reshiram. Zekrom. A local newspaper got duped by fan art and reported that Pokemon Gun is coming to the Switch. Fans of other gimmicks writes 300-page essay about how Megas are bad for competitive and their favorite gimmick is so much better. Mega Evolution fans, I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse taking a nap. Me and Let's Go Pikachu, or Let's Go Eevee, naming my rival Jackace. Jackace actually being an incredibly likable and sweet guy, and now I feel bad. By the way, Nebby, I set you up on a blind date. Pew? Trust me, Nebby, you two will make the cutest couple. Pew, pew. Unova and Johto leakers, you took everything from me. Pokemon Company, I don't even know who you are. Okay guys, we need a name for our next Pokemon game. How about Pokemon Legends? Pokemon Legends ZA. Yeah, that's perfect. Pokemon Legends ZA. Area 0 is not an asteroid impact site, it's a sinkhole. Change my mind. Shout out to Pokemon breeder Magnolia on Route 11 in Bulk and Right 2. Gotta be one of my favorite abaseable level grinding spots. I love the Kalos League. I love the Sinnoh League. Johto League was peak. Ash beat his childhood rival. All 3 of his original starters had a starring moment, and the referee didn't act like they were on dogs unlike the previous league. I'm sad. Why? I have no followers, even if they introduced me in the trailers. I don't know somebody out there like me or something. That makes my heart warm. It's like I've been the world's most forgettable recent Pokemon with no Guinness World Record of the Pokemon Company. Pokemon's Legends ZA. Grand Theft Auto. Games nobody ever thought will come out that are coming in 2025. Fans. Oh, I thought you were dead. Pokemon Z. My death was greatly exaggerated. Let me get this straight. You think Scarlet and Violet would be good Pokemon games if they functioned? I do, and I'm tired of pretending they are not. Girls with Time Machine. I'm your great granddaughter. Really? Boys with Time Machine. I watched Satan dog your great great grandson to hell for wanting to genocide the world. I guess he deserved it. Arceus, help. I got you. I got you, Lyra. Oh, no, you don't. Don't act hyped for Legends ZA if you didn't like XY. Me who didn't like XY, but is hyped for ZA anyways. Why the duck? Are you so cute? The 8 Furfrou fans seeing it make its debut on the Switch in Pokemon ZA. It's been 84 years. Fans who were hoping for an OVA remake right now. We've been tricked. We've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled. If I had a nickel for every time Game Freak introduced a grass dark type in Gen 9, I'd have 3 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened thrice. Our new intern started this week. Pikachu Scarlet and Violet, Pikachu Sword and Shield, Partner Pikachu LGP, Pikachu Master Journeys, Pikachu Anime Horizons. Dylan, you son of a butch. I love you. I love you more. More than Pokemon Bulk 2. Know your limits. Me when I saw Game Freak nerfing Zacian. But they also nerfed Zamazenta a lot. Hard to swallow pills. Johto has always been one of the worst regions. No. Gen 5 remakes. POV, you are Mewtwo. Pokemon fans after Legends ZA gets revealed and realize that there's another chance for AZ's Floette. Give me the plant. When you realize that Pokemon ZA is AZ backwards. What society wants men to wear. What I, personally, want to wear. Cyndaquil playing as himself in Mystery Dungeon. Me summoning the overleveled Pokemon that doesn't listen to me when I'm losing a fight. With this treasure, I summon you. 4.6 chromosomes. 23 chromosomes. 46 chromosomes. Let's go Johto. An OVA remake. 3rd downloadable content. Let's go Johto. Legends QREM. Legends AZ. When you go into competitive for the first time. The entire Paldea region. That one kid who pulled all 8 stakes out of the ground out of curiosity and somehow caught the insanely overleveled treasure of Ruin. When you're 47 and still trying to catch him all. I bet he's thinking about other women. Why isn't there a town in the roots between Lavender and Fuchsia? Were you killed? Pokemon Z. Sadly, yes. Pokemon ZA, but I lived. Porkia. I fear no man. But that thing. It scares me. Pokemon Legends Z. Pokemon Z. Shiny Hunters when the Gen 3 Shiny Rayquaza they finally encounter doesn't have their preferred stat spread. What 17 more years? A bunch of people after Pokemon ZA was announced. Where Gen 5? When I'm in a Pokemon battle competition and my opponent is red. The Pokemon fandom right now. Quite the performance, no? Mesmerizing for one of only 27 years old. Pokemon is older than Cyrus. Legends ZA summoning the 16.68 million Kalos fans that were Kalos fans all along. I finally found it. After 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. The second mythical Pokemon theory is bullshit. Niet. Cursed seems to have memories from its time with another trainer. Human. I remember you're my trainer. Pokemon players after I choose government agents and get them arrested for animal cruelty. Getting rid of a creature. Pokemon. Do you wish to reuse the Pokemon you've selected? Pal World. Sees Pal World making bank. Nintendo. Introducing Pokemon San Andreas. I wish Pal World was the Pokemon everyone thinks it is. When you ask a dumb question to the teacher and the teacher isn't amused. Keep it quiet, James Bond. I help those who want to build a world of truth. I assist those who want to build an ideal world. I ducking freeze everything around and eat people and Pokemon. Pokemon community be like. Oh. Humanoid starters. We love you Blaziken and Meowscarada. Why can eggs execute breed? It's 12 eggs coming together to make one egg that hatches into 6 eggs. I need answers. I wish Pokemon were real. Moff us when they hear a particularly strange noise from the woods at 3:28 am and see this thing staring back at them. Welcome to the Amity Square. Please come back with a cute Pokemon in order to. Are you saying my precious Swiddle Noodle isn't cute enough? Afraid not. This is discrimination. Pokemon strength. Little guys holding other Pokemon. I would never be a simp. At your service, my queen. Baby Skarmory is canon. What happened to him? His region doesn't have fire types. Man, I wish I was more like that guy. But he probably wishes he was more like somebody else too. Holy shit, I'm glad I'm me. I'm especially glad I'm not that guy. What the duck, Totodile? We are supposed to be life partners. Totodile seems to want to return to the lab. It's okay to ask for help. You're not a burden. Mere dear is okay. Your feelings matter. Now see here, boy, what you gotta understand is the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. See, you been given a gift, boy, and that gift is called life. Now, what you do with that gift? Well, that right there determines who you are, boy. Can we please make it a trend to have Foghorn Leghorn ramble to random anime characters, please? Spits an Everstone at his opponents as an attack. Shows up to the Pokemon League, dressed as his own evolved form. Beat both of his evolutions. Falls asleep mid-battle. Still wins. Never lost without getting one win. Pokemon trainers. I wanna be the very best. Digimon tamers. I'm fighting for my ducking life. Visualizing in the mirror the man I want to become. Gen 1 Pokemon are still better than the newer gens. Gen 1 Pokemon. I wanna be mysterious so bad, but I just cannot shut the duck up. Zoro use night days. The strongest fish in history. The strongest fish of today. Visit Gala. Everyone is perfectly normal here. Actually Gala. Rocket mechas that look like Pokemon. Whole Ace Gundams. The normal type gym leader uses Protect on the first turn. Their Flame Orb activates. The 4 horsemen of most used secondary types on starter Pokemon. The fastest things on Earth. Cheetah. Airplane. Speed of light. 250 to speed plus time 6 agility plus Salic Berry Regaliki Rara. Fellas, if your girl is thick, has cute fangs, and is a goth, then that's not your girl. That's Giratina, Lord of the Distortion World. I would never be a simp. At your service, my kings. Dearly beloved, we are all gathered here today to catch a Mewtwo. What? Where? Out of the way. Mom, give me my phone. Mewtwo. The opposing Chi used Fire Blast. It's super effective. Sylveon lost 20.9% of itself. Impossible. Weak aura. I'm at peace and in charge of my own destiny. Strong aura. Will you marry my brother? Which Gen 5 Pokemon should get a Mega? Hydreigon, Haxorus, Ordino. Shout out to the dads in the anime. You may have some flaws. Looking at you, Flint. But you do love your kids. Doctor, sir, the surgery has a 90% survival rate, but don't worry, my last 20 patients have all survived. Normal people. Pokemon players. It's just me watching a random Pokemon show until a swarm of freaking sharks decided to ruin this Winkle yacht. The Horizons crew trying to move a log. Everybody ready? Ash Ketchum. The writers. Gives Holacher a cool new costume personally made for him by Serena to wear to his fight against Zoya. Also the writers. Has Holacher get knocked out in one hit that same match. Why Shiny Rapidash's flames is purple is because it is a bit hotter than Shiny Ponyta's blue flames. I've only known Rosa for a day and a half, but if anything happened to her, I would kill everyone in this room, and then myself. I meet someone. It's nice to meet them. The police will never find their frozen body. The case goes cold. How most people see Typhlosion. How I see Typhlosion. Why you so quiet? What's on your mind? Me training 6 Bidoof up to level 100. They are ready. My friend watching me enter the Elite Four. What? Dak. Jenga used curse. Ha. Banned. Jenga was permanently banned for violating community guideline. I'm bored. Wish there was someone to rub them. Be careful. A dragon guards that tower. The dragon in question. When the shiny graveler attempts to explode. Damp. Orange Islands and Cannon. Ash caught Snorlax there. Brock's trauma appears again in later seasons. Lugia, which is a Pokemon that showed up in the Orange Islands movie, appears again in Johto. Charizard starts obeying Ash in the Orange Islands. Sunflora just chilling on someone's roof is the best way to relax myself. Wooper looks pleased that everyone is drowning. Which side are you on? They're holding an as one cup. Wanna stall everyone to dealt with citrus kudchu harvest. That reminds me of that one time I got an entire strategy banged with a leper berry. Good plan. Greninja is Ash's best ace. Charizard is Ash's best ace. Snorlax has gotten at least one W in all his battles. 2 in every fight but 1 actually. Yup, despite eating and sleeping all day. Ricker and Clodsire arrive. You did it. You crazy son of a butch. You did it. Alright. Gentlemen. We need a new idea to add for the next generation of Pokemon. Inside you, there are 2 Raticate. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a Raticate in a cage. I'm a Raticate. I'm digging a hole. Sonia stops me to tell me about Galarian history. Me, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Raichu clones annual meeting. Finally, another attendee. How long has it been? 23 years and 7 generations, but it's finally a meeting. Rockstar Games. Game Freak. Having remakes of their most beloved games, Pokemon Gen 4 and the original GTA 3rd trilogy, be made by a shutty mobile company that knows nothing about the franchise rather than doing it themselves. The games being filled with to the brim with bugs, glitches and very bad graphics, and having performances issues, and being regarded as the worst games of their game series. Love you, Mama. Love you, May. Hey, who left this bowl of onions here? Why the duck? Are you so cute? I fear no man. But that thing. It scares me. My parents at 25. Let's buy a house and have babies. I'll work day and night to give them a great education. Me at 25. Where Phoebus? Zorork. Zerud. Plus Marshadow. Mostly bulk designs the devs loved so much that they were made mythical. At least initially. And had their own movies that ended up flopping. 8-year-old me flipping through the Deluxe Essential Handbook to memorize all 719 Pokemon. Finizen? Who is Finizen? My name is Palaf Incognito. Oh my Arceus. This mon is my exact double. Gen 1 players. Gen 9 is ruined by glitches. Meanwhile Gen 1 Pokemon trying to do anything. Your game has contracted multiple fatal diseases. Who's gonna tell him? Beauregard. Beautiful evolved. Finally, it's become Silcoon. Princess Peach. Mario and Luigi. Pipino. Water gun in games. Water gun in anime. Water gun in real life. Pikachu can shock ground types. That doesn't make sense but fine. We will say Ash's Pikachu is special. Never mind. Now it can't shock ground types. Why break the rules if you're just going to start following them halfway through? In this particular battle, it can shock ground types. Let me talk to the writing staff. Me and the boys saving innocent women from a bear. We didn't realize it was a metaphor. How Pokemon generally portrays cats versus the rare exception who just wants to share its love and gentleness. Born to defend. Forced to offend. Fear me. Togepi. Togetic. Togekiss. Toji there. That moment when you meet your long lost relative. My trainer's insurance didn't cover the cost of me evolving indoors. Oh boy, I can't wait to get my hands on a Riolu in the Safari Zone. How do we tell him? Give us back our Pikachu. Sure, as soon as you grow up. Something adorable but toxic. Stop getting regional forms. Or Draw 25. My outlet that has my TV, phone charger, DVR, surround sound, Wi-Fi router, lamp, headphone charger, fan, Nintendo Switch Lite charger, and my laptop plugged into it. Baby boy, baby, evil. Cricketed. Play me a song you silly little cricket. The difference of canon and fanon. Canon character. Fear me for I'm simple. Fanon character. Fear me for I'm God. I'm somewhat of a kid myself. Me, Hastings, who's your favorite gym leader? Sting, Rocks? Me, teaching my Pokemon surf. Also me, how can a Snorlax carry me across the sea? When you realize Ultra Necrozma can easily be cheesed with Zoroark, Arthur, it all makes sense now. Me, Mom, can we get Pokemon? Mom, no, we have Pokemon at home. Pokemon at home, Nexomon. For it after they got added to Pokemon Go, Starks, Jinx, Electabuzz and Magmar having a 3-stage humanoid evolution line. Those who haven't done group quests, aren't you going to catch it? Those who have done group quests, pain. You can love or hate humanoid and object Pokemon, but saying that they don't make sense as wild creatures in the same franchise that has a turtle with cannons for no natural reason is just nitpicking. Ash's dad. And here's where I put my screen time. If I had any. Pay coins and I shall ferry you to the land of the dead. How about I give you this first edition Charizard and you bring me back to life? Surprise. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. The Pokemon fandom arguing about how the elemental monkeys are terrible only for them to begin to beg to have them return on this Switch. Them, you're a shiny hunter? I don't get how you can spend so much time for literally nothing. It's just a different color. What's so special about that? Me, no, you wouldn't get it, would you? Most people don't. Like them, you are content walking through this life not thinking of the bigger picture. You eat your molasses and drink your moo milk ignorant to the infinite designs of this world. And while you live content with mediocrity, there are those of us who dare to look at life through a deeper lens. We thirst for knowledge, for freedom. And that is why we hunt. Don't switch Pokemon, because I view it as cowardly. Switch Pokemon and gain an upper hand in my battles. Me. You're a remake that cuts out features from an enhanced version of the original game and everyone loves you. I do the same, and I'm the worst Pokemon game of all time. That doesn't seem fair. Scary facts. There was no Sprigatito in 2017. If I had a nickel for every time a group or Pokemon had 3 legendaries and a mythical, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it only has happened twice. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green came out in 2004. They will be 20 years old this month. Flip the paper over. Huh. Pokemon Gold and Silver turned 25 years old this year too. Following Pokemon be like me when people find out I like Salazar. Internal screaming. Me teaching my friend EV training and hyper training so that he can enjoy Pokemon battling at A level where we are evenly matched and can even not fear competitive matches. I raised that boy. Kieran having 4 Pokemon left. Me only having a single Pokemon left. Call an ambulance. My Dachshund sweeping the rest of his team on her own with some small help from Toxapex who immediately set up toxic spikes at the start of the battle. But not for me. Does Detective Pikachu Returns confirm that Ryan Reynolds is canonically in the Pokemon universe? They even made a movie based on the case. For Christmas, I want a dragon. Be realistic. I want Exploud to be a normal or steel type. What color do you want your dragon? Yellow. Me and many others. Pokemon artist. Furry artist. What is my purpose? You auto farm the school tournament for money. Oh my god. There was one dragon originally, but during the war, 2 brothers split the dragon by showing it their virtues of truth versus ideals. So the dragon became like 2 dragons that have tails in the shape of turbines that shoot electricity and fire. Also, the original dragon was an alien. Whatever you do, don't search small Sylvian. You've been challenged by Gardener Snoop. Do you want to join my religion? What's your religion? I'm interested. Giraffe exists as a giraffe Pokemon. Pokemon fans looking at Raging Bolt. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. This is the only Pokemon to truly be a badass. Ash's Pikachu using Thunderbolt. Stay down. Final warning. Taylor. I can do this all day. Shedinja has defenses in its base stats that it can't use. Ditto is for me. The lousy 3 when they see a Japan. Freed. The writers choosing who should solve the episode's problems and save a day. Licko. Hard to swallow pills. You don't have to keep your starter Pokemon on your team. There's no law saying it has to be used. Sleeping. Shiny hunting. Shout out to Pokemon who changes types after evolution for real. Gotta be one of my favorite Pokemon. Are you trying to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Arcaluden's body looks like a staple remover. Calling Tirana to Gojira because of its Japanese for Godzilla. Me. Calling Kyogre Gojira because of their song Flying Whales. Me. It's easy being a Pokemon trainer. I'm 30 years old. Daniel. The cooler Daniel. I swear to God when I evolve, I'm going to kill you all. School. My overworked ace. When you realize the more wholesome memes about Vaporeon are becoming more mainstream. Average modern gimmicks fan. My favorite gimmick is the only good one. Z-move poses aren't silly. Bring back Mega please. Dynamax was fair and balanced. Average Wonder Launcher enjoyer. You don't want to enable it? Fine. I won't have an unfair advantage. Max Airstream gives you +1 speed you said. Mind if I get a +6 instead? Do you want to intimidate again? No switch out necessary. Imagine having to run an unviable mon and wasting a move slot just to get a single revive. Ash's Pikachu can beat all kinds of powerful Pokemon, but can't beat a level 5. Me, a huge Snivy fan. Don't you dare finish that sentence. Don't do it. I'm sick of it. Arceus and the Pokemon of Myth don't look like Pokemon and nobody bats an eye. The Ultra Beasts don't look like Pokemon and everybody loses their minds. You Sassy boy. What? You egg. XX. He stabs him. Meanwhile everyone wanted to ride a Cyclizer. Bidooff's Big Stand. Path to the Peak. Beautiful 3D visual or animation style by Taiko Studios. Thorny Tortoise. Paradox Torterra. Available on Pokemon Scarlet only. Grass. Steel. Ability. Photosynthesis. HP. 115. Attack. 120. Defense. 125. Special attack. 100. Special defense. 100. Speed. 40. Pokédex info. Scientists allege that it likes to share territories with Breloom and Amoonguss, giving them food and water from rivers like Aboza. Most Mimikyu tries to make friends. Jess's Mimikyu constantly attacks Pikachu. Meanwhile my headcanon for my Mimikyu. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my love for Furret. Heracross collection. Looking at shiny cardboard before bedtime. Random Pokemon facts. Hoarding at Beach Island. When you increase the temp in the shower. More. Perfect. Kids have crushes. Adults have lovers. Legends have expensive cardboard. I have $2 and a bug catcher. When you make the mistake of going to check what's for dinner. Person. Hey, how's life? Me, never ending nightmare. Love the new Pokemon. Wooloo. They have a special message for all of their future trainers. I'm not your Wooloo sweater. Don't use me for your shutty agenda. Cute Order 34. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, people who keep their starter Pokemon during their whole playthrough. I've only had Wooloo for a day and a half, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room, and then myself. You telling me it was a cruel joke for 20 years? This is my grandson. What was his name? Now, Blue, Gramps, no one ever laughs at that joke. Would you give it a break? Other villains, practical means of travel, stealthy inconspicuous, quick, ducking Team Rocket. 1. You don't need a license to fly a heat air balloon. 2. Even if I do, who's going to stop me? Balloon cops? When you go back to a starting zone after completing the game. I love Pokemon. Now we gotta throw away the whole franchise. Thanks, Jake. Pokemon, at the end. Can you help me? I'm looking for 2 dead 8 Jots. Oh, there you are. The teacher. Me after talking to the squad for the 11th time. Scientifically crafted Pokemon medicine, plus 20 HP. Regular bottle of water, plus 50 HP. When you find your brother, Mabro. This dude letting his Squirtle play on his phone while riding the subway is the backbone of our society. Reaching maximum level in the beginning of the game. The only time we get to see Ash's Incineroar power. Would you delete your friend's Pokemon save file for $1 million? When you get a fresh pull, but it comes back as A9 for centering. Admit Palworld stole designs from Pokemon, and that it's a bad thing. Or, draw 25, Twitter. Me transferring the Pokemon I dislike the most in Pokemon Go. Why not replace the teal with bulk and the whitish green with right to make it look like you're wearing a magician's tuxedo? That's actually much better. How did I not? You have a Pokemon you wanted the most. You accidentally transferred its poor soul. I bet he's thinking about other women. Did anybody knew how to play Pokemon cards? Batman cast meme. Bruce Wayne or Batman. Vicky Vale, the Joker or Jack Napier. Alfred Pennyworth. Alexander Knox. Commissioner Gordon. Carl Grissom. Alicia Hunt. Mayor Borg. Acting like sisters to each other. Brock, Max, do you like stuff? Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me after my friend paid for lunch. Gets blasted off into outer space and gets hit by a Rayquaza's hyper beam that sends them to another dimension. Sees them back on Earth in the next episode without being in body casts. The loyal 3N Patcherant having pulled off a successful mask heist. A Jerpin, a grass type going against 4 poison types. Healed their Pokemon. That got them to obey. Asked to listen and participate in battles. Why do we have hands? There are many reasons. Pat the Melton. Hold the Melton. Cherish the Melton. Forfeit all metal possessions to Melton. Pokemon Trainer Red wants to battle the composers. Palworld. Nintendo's lawyers. Life wouldn't be good without Pokemon. Actually, Digimon is better, but Digimon is cringe. That's why Pokemon is more worth it. Digimon is actually perfect. Did you not know the meaning of life about talking good opinions on Pokemon? Alright, we need to get rid of Ash Ketchum. Any ideas? Bombardment of scary Pokemon. Take away his Pokemon license. Throw a Pokeball at him. Hey, you only got 13,005 damage with Feint Attack Zoroark and only 1 kill and 2 assists. You are a disappointment. But Zoroark Feint Attack is expert level. He was too focused on farming. But I got 97k damage with Zoroark in my last game. We need to beat Ash. How do we do it? We evolve. Find a legendary. Just don't bother. He will beat us no matter what. I set up my dream Pokemon team. I'll level everyone up to level 100. I still lose online matches. Pokemon Detective Pikachu Returns is just absolute garbage. Pikachu can ride Pokemon. Side quests. Deoxys and Mewtwo legendary epic battle. Tim's father, Pikachu, sacrificed for his own son, Timmy. Emotional storyline. Quiz professor. Hey guys. New Gen 3 remakes got released. Pokemon Ruby version. Pokemon Sapphire version. Pokemon Emerald version. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Did you know that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is 1 year old? Billy, what have you done? Pokemon is for little children. Shoot him where he least expects it. Shout out to Pokeball patent Pokemon. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Parry this, you filthy neutral. War turtle. Mewtwo and Lore. A man-made abomination. A powerful Pokemon created using DNA from the legendary Mewtwo in game. I accidentally fainted it with a single dark move, Fire Red. Oh my gosh, the haunted gender laughter gif is taking over YouTube Shorties. This is Expunged Lechonk. Say hi to him. 3 things that people really like at disabilities people. Me, yay, I get to challenge the next gym battle. Nimona, me, the fact that I still need to battle her. Which idea do you want for a FNF mod? New update mod? More creepypasta mod? Pokemon Hone FNF? What the frick you talk about? But Rayquaza is cool. Jeez, this is unfairness. Pokemon fans. Pokemon Legends Arceus graphics snack. No, it has the best graphics out of all the Pokemon games. Pokemon gamers. Gameplay and story is cool. Agreed. Stop watching anime. Go outside. Touch some grass. Catch some oddish. What are the Mario Brothers views on? Mario says, buy Pokemon Violet to catch all those future Pokemon. Luigi says, Pokemon Scarlet is better than Violet, you butch. We did it. We time traveled. But to what year? Let me ask that guy over there. What type is Clefairy? Normal. Sometime before 2013. Me. Pokestop. Niantic. Me. Pokestop. I believe in Cynthia's supremacy. This is my favorite villains in all time. They never made me sad. Me and the boys when waiting for Gen 9 Pokemon to be based on India. Me and the boys after girlfriend reveals Gen 9 Pokemon starters and hints to the real life region, which inspires the game's region. Spanish. The Pokemon anime does not have any problems. An unoriginal story and ambition. The main character gets away with everything. Copious amounts of unfair plot armor. Cringy power of friendship cliche. Very stereotypical Pokemon and trainers. Making people very prejudicial over Pokemon. Baby mode. Mommy mode. My friend, you watch too much anime. Go touch grass. Me. Help. I'm fail and I can't get up. Photosynthesis. Using time machine. Go to Super Mario Glitchy 4's Hobo show about playing Peter Pokemon. Man JTV follow me too. Man JTV smash Super Mario Glitchy 4's computer because there is a milk tank inside. Villains of before. Villains of now. According to Bulbapedia, Lucas is the male player character of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And their Generation 8 remakes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. His female counterpart is Dawn. You're cute Pikachu. But, you're fat. Voltorb and Electrode aren't lazy designs. They're based on mimics which lure in unsuspecting travelers by disguising themselves as treasure. This is why they usually appear as Pokeballs in the overworld. Charizard fans when it gets its 143th new form. Hey bro, look at what I wrote. Greetings Pokefans. Michael here. Man JTV. What? Yeet the stupid bandu. If only we could talk to Pokemon in order to bring out their power. But there's no way a person like that could ever exist. N. Over 24 years of his existence in the entire anime, he's still useless. Gyarados Hyper Beam. The whole internet, Meowth never gonna join in Smash Ultimate because nobody want him. Me, just trying to play Pokemon in Lavender Town, and goes up to a kid. Kid, do you believe in ghosts? Me, no. Kid, oh, then I guess the right hand on your shoulder is just a mirage. Me, the what? Society if all Pokemon could be transferred to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon is just a very wide variety of genetically mutated animals and creatures. Change my mind. What's Team Rocket getting arrested for? Blasting off again past the speed limit. An original deck idea I created. Me. Meter decks. Average attacker fan. Average supporter enjoyer. I see you have successfully slayed the Hydra. However, I still have one last labor for you. Beat Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Piffed, easy, without crying at the end. No oh. What the duck is that? This is a Fumo. When Team Rocket's Meowth finally evolved. Me, it's been 84 years. Brandon's Dusclops. Ash's Bulbasaur. Ash's Charizard. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, people that like Unova Pokemon designs. When you think you're gonna get a good team in competitive. Nope. There's only trash here. When you get roasted by the weakest dude in the squad. Attack commences in 30 seconds. The more you look at it the worse it gets. Charmander used Razor Leaf. Soldier, this is a restricted war zone. Me, Mew is nearby. Soldier, I'll cover you. Do you like anime? Yeah. Goku is my favorite ninja type Pokemon. Info. Goku. Ninja. When you drop your phone and you look down to make sure it didn't break. Boy gets Charmander tattoo while being drunk. Charmander had a stroke and died. I love how they put a tiny girl to make it look bigger than it is. LMRO. Hope that doesn't hit too close to home. Something about Ash's mum forcing Mr. Mime to sit on the floor and eat out of a dog bowl makes me uneasy. Mewtwo was right. When you realize 2018 is going to be exactly the same as 2017, because time is just an abstract concept created by humans and has no real bearing on the events that occur. Pokemon. So why the decision to make 2 sequels, one for each version instead of the much anticipated Pokemon Stars? Pokemon. I like money. I'm pretty sure your dad hates you. I'll beat you with the Magikarp my dad gave me. See Tommy, look at all those Pokemon down there. Here, take a closer look. Honey, be careful. No Tommy. When you find someone selling a mint first edition Holo Charizard at an affordable price. Person, how would you describe yourself? Me, totally pathetic, unreliable. I really miss that month Pokemon Go came out. I feel like that was the happiest everyone had been for a while. Everyone was out loving life. I got fired at my job as a cop. Apparently it's inappropriate to yell Pikachu while I taste people. Bam. Royal Flush. Sir, those are Pokemon cards. That's not a winning hand. Not a winning hand you say. What about now? I'm Mewtwo. No one can beat me. Master Ball. Anime Lily. I'm scared of touching Pokemon. Game Lily. Jessie is able to stop a Dragonite capable of moving 1,556 miles per hour with a frying pan. Who's that Pokemon? Nobody ever asks how's that Pokemon. Why are you eating ice cream? I always eat ice cream when I'm having a bad day, but you eat ice cream every day. Alteria. If it bonds with a person, it will gently envelop the friend with its soft wings, then hum. Metapod used harden, but it failed. When you keep signing up for free trials using different emails. Who do you think you are? Me. Twitch Plays XY was able to successfully wonder trade and got an Omanite called Lady Helix. How? Twitch Plays Pokemon. Oh, so this is what riding a dragon feels like. Some things never change. Be careful who you bully in high school. I swear Rayquaza always looks like he has cracked a joke and is waiting for a response. Friend, wow. How did you get so good at drawing circles? Me, sweats. How come humans train Pokemon? I mean, our powers far exceed theirs. So how are they in control? They have balls. Great work, trainers. Collectively, you caught over 589 million Magikarp during the Pokemon Go Water Festival. How Germans catch Pokemon. Pokemon, I need to lower this Pokemon's HP, so my trainer can catch it. Pokemon to Pokemon, do a critical hit. Hopeful Rick, I want to be the very best. Hopeful Rick, like no one ever was. When you finally realize your winter body is just your regular body. My girlfriend keeps taking pictures of me. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit, so it doesn't look obvious you copied. Okay. That, over there, is a Charizard. It can spit fire heat enough to melt Boldas. If it wakes up and sees me, I'm toast. I'm gonna stick my head in his mouth. When you wake up a minute before your alarm goes off, and you needed that last minute to make it through the day. Then finally you'll come to dinner with me. You can do it alone, like you always do. Sat, I'm not. I've got a Charizard, you little butch. I've got an Oakley, so my Pokédex is longer than yours. Yes, but I have a Charizard. Yes, but you also have anxiety issues. Low blow dude. I'm sure your Charles Lizard will make up for that. You snack. When you take Christmas more seriously than the rest of your family and you start to feel out of place, anxiety intensifies. Apparently, Netflix can translate anything. Are you okay? Yeah. When you think you did good on the test, pass. When you're sure you did really good on the test, pass pass. When you fail the test, no pass. Mop, welcome to Salty Spittoon. How tough are ya? How tough am I? I caught all 4 of Tapu's. Mop, yeah, so. In Pokeballs. Mop, ah, right this way. Sorry for wasting ya time. And stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes. Lily, the cooler Lily, had to make this before anyone else gets the chance. Lily, I picked these clothes up in Mali. Do you think they suit me? Sure do. I don't know. Sure do. 2006. I bet in 10 years we'll cure answer, inhabit the moon, have world peace. 2016. Don't Pokemon and drive. Visiting your old elementary school like. Before Pokemon Go. Outside. Bat. The sun. Scary. After Pokemon Go. When she asks if you go to the gym. This will finally be the time that I leave. That cute face of yours swollen and crying. You think I'm cute? Ah, you're so cool and beautiful. It's a weird tree. You sweat bottle? Yes. No. Am I weird? Sweat. I love sweats. Interviewer, what exactly are your qualifications? Me. Interviewer, writes hired as duck on clipboard. I don't see Ash and those guys anywhere. They just disappeared. Maybe they all got eaten by wild Pokemon. I'm sorry, there's a bulk out. You can't go any farther until it's fixed. Then where the hell that butch going? When someone wakes me up from my nap. Pokemon Go is cool and all, but what about Dark Souls Go? Me when I hear a woman complain about not finding a boyfriend. When your church is a Pokestop, and your service lasts forever. When someone says you're too old for Pokemon. So the police and fire station are right next to my library, which is a Pokemon gym and Pokestop. The cops are blue team and the firefighters are red, and they are constantly fighting over the gym. I found out cause I was adding a Pokemon to the gym and some cops noticed me playing Pokemon, and they asked what team I was on, and I told them blue, and they were like damn, right, and told me about the situation. This is pure and good. 2K16 is getting better because of Pokemon. Did you finish packing? Me, yep. Who captures gyms at 3 AM? Oh boy, 3 AM. When girls see my 2700 CP Dragonite, you will get wet. You may get soaking wet. Can we just talk for a minute about the fact that Lieutenant Surge is an 8-foot tall monster of a person? He doesn't even need a Raichu. He could just punch your Pokemon in the face, and it would probably die. When you beat a gym and see the previous owner in real life. I paint my gyms with the blood of my enemies. I paint my gyms with the tears of my enemies. I pee on my gyms. We are aware of an issue in the game that causes some gyms to turn yellow. We are investigating the cause of this bug, and will push an update soon. Eggs will now have a chance to run away after being hatched in the next upcoming update to Pokemon Go. Woman tells police she was raped by a Pokemon Go character after she felt an assault, and the virtual reality game detected the creature in her bedroom. Police say a young woman has lodged a formal complaint that she has been raped by a Pokemon. She told officers that she had been sexually assaulted by a giant Pokemon in her apartment in the Russian capital city of Moscow. The married woman, whose name has not been released, had reportedly been playing Pokemon Go before she fell asleep. She claimed that she woke up to find a huge Pokemon lying on top of her body and says it was raping her. What the duck is wrong with you people? Pokemon lore be like. Among the first 3 Pokemon created by God himself, tasked with assisting in the creation of the universe, only to be banished to its own dimension due to its aggressive nature, dwells in what has become known as the Distortion World, isolated from the rest of the universe. Akon. Average honey tree complainer. Average tree munchlax catcher. Pokemon Z. It's been 3000 years. They don't call ice types cool for no reason, am I right? So what do you want, Bozo? Me, exploring Lumio City with my level 8 starter, a level 40 alpha mega Flygon. If I had a nickel for every time I was given a free shiny dragon type and Pokemon Bulk 2, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Me as a kid, when the Pokemon anime asked who that Pokemon was, I know who that Pokemon is. Listening to songs from your childhood for the first time in a while be like Johto or Unova Legends game, Kalos Legends game. Other spin-off Pokemon games, Pokemon Rangers. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Hey, your Pokemon was holding an egg. We don't know how it got there, but your Pokemon had it. Sweet. Wait, really? You're a professional Pokemon breeder and you have no idea how an egg got there, do you? So the CBS Evening News did a story on Pokemon Go and unleashed these monstrosities upon the world. I'm laughing so ducking hard. Why didn't they just paste in the actual figures? When you're low on Pokeballs and a rare Pokemon appears. Mom, Dad, I'm Guy. That's okay, son. Yes, we love you no matter what. Yeah, it's not like you're on Team Mythic or something. Dad. It's over Anakin. I have the high ground. He's cute. He's tall. He's got gorgeous eyes. And a stunning smile. I didn't say a name, but he popped into your head, didn't he? My 3rd grade teacher said I would never amount to anything, but I got a 1750 CP Vaporeon controlling the gym at my old school that he teaches at, so I guess I proved him right. When the same people who made fun of you for still liking Pokemon throughout middle school or high school are now suddenly obsessed with Pokemon. When she got the same sense of humor and taste in music as you. Here come that trouble. Oh shut, make it double. I'll keep trying, even if I have to come back tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. The pupil of your eye can expand as much as 55% while looking at something you love. Pokemon Go. Someone caught a Pikachu here. For your information. Me when Pokemon Go vibrates. Me and Pokemon finds a secret path that leads to a quiet field. The legendary Pokemon that leaves there. Homst has awakened the Ancient One. Just make some new friends. It's not hard. The difficulty of making new friends. Wild Chansey appeared. Just because someone likes Jinx doesn't make them recess. Change my mind. Kanto remake. Johto remake. Hone remake. Sinnoh remake. Kalos remake. Unova remake. When I want to see if I can see my house from up here. Your parents are having a conversation and they mentioned you. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. If this game exists, then that means Pokemon Legends ZA, The Return of the King. This episode can get banned, but not these ones. The washed up salad mix Angry Birds posing as the members of Guns N' Roses singing It's Time for Pyromaniacs combined with Rachel Zegler's live action Snow White and the 7 Clever Boys movie, going fast. Enough to outrun a stupid preschool spin-off of the equally stupid live-action Little Mermaid movie after mistaking Pokemon Legends ZA for an obligatory Asterix joke. Finally, a new Pokemon game will come soon, and it will be good, trust me. Close your eyes 75% and you see it. Waiting for the next Pokemon Twitch marathon featuring Sun and Moon and Journey's episodes. I was thinking how I can catch the ball, then it hit me. Ekans backwards is Snake. Arbok backwards is Cobra. Rotom backwards is Motor. What about Muck? Pikachu in jail. Pikachu, shocking criminals since '96. Good thing there wasn't a Pokemon inside. Chocolate, like a stone. He lives on the beach. Ability, magnesium. A famous place. Relationships. Tell them. He died. Come here. Stomachache. Cable. Poke shipping or emo shipping? Why don't we have both? Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Pokemon HQ. We need as much money as possible. We can release a new set every week. This means everybody will be overwhelmed and won't buy anything. This means everybody will be overwhelmed and won't buy anything. A Terrapagus in a Chance's pouch is something we never expected but needed to cheer us up from our bad day. Me speaks gibberish to a baby. The baby wondering why I'm summoning the ancient Dark One. Really? I told you guys not to celebrate Christmas until December. Holy Arceus. Team Rocket exist in real life. Diglett. bottom part of Diglett. Confused screaming. Me knows only a fraction of chemical symbols in the periodic table. Also me can't name each and every Pokemon species name and type, including variants. Ash will never catch them all. Change my mind. We got him reunited with Pidgeot. What else can we do to make the finale better? Ash reunites with Primeape. All of Ash's friends appears and interacts with each other. Time skip montage. Team Rocket quits forever. Ash dating Misty or Serena. Ash's father appears. Literally anything exists. Pokemon and Digimon creators. Wouldn't that make you a monster? Teacher, what is made out of DNA? Me, the nucleus. Teacher, then why did you put Mewtwo? Drives a car with a Pokemon who can put me to sleep when it sings. What's the worst that can happen? Hone. Paldia. Having two pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Uh-oh. Don't tell me Ash Ketchum is going to stop Mew and Mewtwo from fighting. Yep. And he's going to be turned into stone. Most likely. Bring it on. Teacher, what are you laughing at? Me, nothing. My brain, amoonsus. When I'm in a Pokemon competition, and my opponent is the guy who bullies Pokemon fans, I'm fluent in over 6 million forms of kicking your ace. Me, hits a sick wall dang. Everyone else playing laser tag. Toxic Ash fans. Me after saying I'm fine without Ash, Pikachu and Team Rocket, and like the new protagonist more. Pokemon Horizons haters. Your parents are selling your stuff on the internet. Nobody is placing bids. Even though she was annoying with her little kid running gag, it were these episode moments that made me not hate her. Who's that Pokemon? It's Protactinium plus Radium plus Sulfur. Pokemon Diamond. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. What Pokemon ninjas do in their free time? Stuff Mightyena with like a billion TMs. Fight trainers. Cry. Give Pikachu fewer moves. Or draw 25. Nintendo. The constant pressure of life. A minor inconvenience. When you ask your grass type if their seeds are homegrown. Oh, these aren't homegrown. They were made in a factory. A bomb factory. They're bombs. My face when the opponent uses explosion after my Pokemon uses dig. Winter in other countries. Winter in Philippines. Early game Kanto in a nutshell. Almost never benched, because who would abandon their starter? Better in Nuzlocke, since you only get one encounter per area, and it learns okay support moves. The only bug type to learn decent bug moves, but it learns them late. Takes way too long to fully evolve. Youngster Joey's henchman. Good against Brock, if you choose Charmander. Fast, and that's about it. Can I even call this a bad version of Pidgeot? I mean, at least it's fully evolved sooner. Usually caught since it's an early game electric type, and is good for Misty. Appears more tree-turning than it actually is. Probably not even used against Surge, since Dugtrio can be caught almost immediately before the gym. Bad version of Chansey that's a pain to find. Easier to find, but is never ever used, which shows how hated it is. You better hope you have someone to trade with. A common playthrough staple. Usually evolved around Cerulean. And their neglected versions with lower attack. You disappoint me, son. Absolutely horrible until it evolves. Where is Crobert when you need him? No. My Eevee light discipline when I ask it if it would lose a 3v1 against an Oricorio, the ghost form, Sceptile, and Hisuian Arcanine. Nap, I'd win. Most people in Legends ZA are of bringing back all unavailable Pokemon to Switch. Bringing Mega Flygon back. Daniel. The cooler Daniel. Voltorb teleport. Me discovering this. What? Me. Yo, pass the aux cord. Friend, you better not play trash. Me. Pokemon. The first movie. Let me guess this straight. You think Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are good games? I do. and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Price in the anime. Price in Pokemon Adventures. Your crush. Her dad. Her brother. Her ex. Her first love. You. Pokemon Go. You guys always act like you're better than me. Let's Go Pikachu. Legends Arceus. The mainline games. Me looking cute in a selfie versus me when someone else takes a picture of me. Me trying to catch Blood Moon Ursaluna in the Scarlet Violet downloadable content. Annual chant meeting. How most people visualize Calyrex. Big brain goat. How I visualize Calyrex. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray. To the skies. See Carolus rise. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Every Pokemon falls into one of 6 categories. Starters. Electric rodents. Fossils. Pseudo-legendaries. Special Pokemon. Legendaries. Or mythicals, for example. Pokédex filler. Who would win? A carefully crafted hand. Some random streamer girl. 2-segment dude and sparse. Me about to evolve a new Dunsparce. Another 2-segment dude and sparse. Walking into Viridian Forest with my fire starter be like. We had to put a baby lock on the fridge. He kept breaking in and eating bacon and lettuce. He has stashed butter before too. As your therapist, you can trust me. This is a safe space, so you can tell me anything. I think that the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon openings are the best openings in Pokemon, and the Bulk and Right or Bulk and Right 2 opening snack. Get out. Alright. Me and the boys going to explode after one turn. I want a relationship like Ash and Pikachu. Loving, supportive, full of mutual respect for one another. And I get snacks, and he carries me around like his precious thing. The Distortion World. The cooler Distortion World. You know how some Pokemon can steal HP from others with moves like Absorb and Mega Drain? No one heals themselves by wounding another. Just saw a strange orange dragonfly outside my backyard. Remember to drink water and stay hydrated, right? Meow. The way our parents saw Charizard back in the 90s. The fossil Pokemon should be transferable into any game like most legendaries are, because they are a core piece of the game, and usually don't appear for generations on end like legendaries do. Change my mind. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy Pokemon Center original Jerpin plush pup Wellspring mask form, which is pretty much the same thing. Sounds like her, but why? One time, Ampy put multiple boxes worth of claunchers into the Amy space. Me. Anime. The many forms of Ludicolo. Happy. 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 Be more like Ludicolo. Don't let happiness find you. Let yourself find happiness. A Ludicolo fan. You got a strong tummy ache from eating Easter candy. Let me fight it. When I'm too fat. Fruits and vegetables. Exercise. Sports. Moving. Me. Google en passant. Holy hell. New response just dropped. Actual zombie. Call the exorcist. Bishop goes on vacation. Never comes back. Nightmare fuel. Pokemon Bulk and Right fans. The Pokemon Direct is about to show us one more thing. Pokemon Bulk and Right fans. Pokemon Bulk and Right's fans being hype because all directions point to a new Unova game. Pokemon Bulk and Right fans. They announced Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon Bulk and Right fans. They announced Pokemon Legends ZA. Pikachu. Tanchu. Pikabulk. Dripchu. Ah, your Pokemon are dead. Yeah, I know. I can't get them out of there. The fact that Charizard being overrated is so mainstream these days means way more people hate him, therefore not being overrated, if you think about it. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They are the same picture. I have awoken Pokemon ZA. Yes, you have also have awoken me from my 1000 year slumber. I shall never forgive you. What if I told you I'm based in Generation 5? What? He is just standing there, menacingly. Ash's past regional aces. I was the first to defeat a legendary. I defeated a Darkrai and a Frontier Brain. I have a special, one-of-a-kind transformation. I have cool sunglasses. The Paldine Elite Four appearing in the new anime like. Audience cheers. Audience falls silent. You can't be a champion without knowing how to use full restores. Elite Four Lance used full restore. Heat take. Carmen is better than Nimona. She does exactly what I do, but better. The rumors were true. Unfortunately, Mew is under the truck. I don't think the Island Guardians are gonna be able to take care of the problem alone this time. Well shut. Me learning that Mantyke has a lower catch rate than Dialga and Palkia. EV, excuse me? Imagine catching a Z-Sweat in Legends ZA and keeping it to yourself until you die. The fact that the series ended without Brock getting a girlfriend hurts me. The Poké Girls succeeding at becoming top coordinators and the Kalos Queen. Ash becoming the world's greatest Pokemon master. Brock getting a girlfriend. Alolan trainers visiting other regions. Gym, what's a gym? Lavender Town be like. People who vibe to Lavender Town Heart Gold, Soul Silver. People who vibe to Lavender Town Fire Red, Leaf Green. People who vibe to Lavender Town Red, Green, Blue, Yellow. Rayquaza every couple thousand years or so. That's it. I'm Jet and me Mallet. The flying type on Vivillon feels like more of an excuse Tom not to make it a fairy type. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Was Vivillon supposed to be bug or fairy? I was watching a Croagunk compilation when Brock said this. Imagination is against the law? He might be onto something there. I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Starting off as crappy aquatic creatures, but turning into absolute units. Go on, choose a support Gen 1 normal type. We have Pink Blob, Pink Blob, Pink Blob, Pink Blob. One of them is broken and a necessity on every serious team. Two are worse versions of it, and the last one isn't even support, but a Swords Dance Sweeper. Good luck. A new rock or flying type that isn't Aerodactyl or the Archeops line. It only knows one flying type move. Adult male crocodile is called bull crocodile. Female crocodile is called cow. The terms bull and cow are not usually associated with bovines and ungulates only. Firestarter Zodiac theorists. Obscure Pokemon Fact Day. Cranodus was actually a typeless Pokemon. All fossil Pokemon were single typed, and when they are revived, they gain the rock type. But how does this make sense for Cranodus, who is pure rock? The answer is simple. It was typeless before it got revived. This would explain why its ability is Mold Breaker. It broke the mold by being typeless, which is highly unconventional for a Pokemon. I can't stop thinking about Greninjas. These guys are cool, and by cool, I mean totally sweet. Land is the perfect tax base, as it's impossible to make more of. Watch me. Nobody. Me casually naming my Alolan Vulpix, Ice Cube. Straight out Tackula, crazy Vulpix named Ice Cube from the gang called Ninetales with Attitudes. Jillian, the Green Gloom. The Green Gloom. Using repels. Constantly loading states cause you don't have any repels. Kid, Mom I want Sprigatito. Mom, we have Sprigatito at home. The Sprigatito at home. The Indigo Disc. Me. I prayed for this and it happened. Who would win? An extremely powerful ancient Pokemon with the power to control the ocean. A bull. Warmy Peep TV. Firecroc shoots laser beams onto a tree. In Artisan City, a small fire crocodile unexpectedly shots laser beam. Ah yes, a baby crocodile that can shoot Godzilla beams towards fake tree. Hey, yeah, what the hell is this? Superhero name, Palafin. Real name, Finneys and Blue Wells. Guys, Microgunk is really dirty, so I stumbled upon this soap lake and put Microgunk in it to clean himself. For some reason he's enjoying it. Me and my low HP Pokemon with no potions or Pokeballs running to the Pokemon Center until the final encounter in the tall grasses. Nobody. Me waiting for Licos to evolve, so I can evolve Licos in my Scarlet or Violet. I'll ducking say it. Here we ducking go. I feel like, if a starter stayed on all 4 legs when they evolve, it would be forgettable. While if starters stand on 2 legs when they evolve, they have a personality that some of us can get into. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Sans 1 attack 1 defense. The easiest enemy can only deal 1 damage. It's okay to ask for help. You're not a burden. Mere dear is okay. Your feelings matter. G-Max Meowth got in the way of the caption again. Nobody. Mudstay Liffit used stomping tantrum. I will stomp a mud hole in your race and walk it dry. Scientists when Shark Week primers on TV or streaming on Nat Geo or Discovery. You can kill the man, but not the idea. I say, boy, now listen up. There ain't no need for all this tomfoolery. Quit your acting like someone you ain't and start appreciating the fine feathers you got on your own tail. Every rooster's got their own crow to make, and you need to find yours, boy. Stop strutting around like some imitation bird and start pecking at the seeds of self-love and purpose that the good old farmer upstairs planted just for you. So, dust off them feathers, hold your head high, and start scratching in your own yard, cause that's where your real treasure lies, I tell ya. So how did you die? Clang, my partner didn't return to sender. An adorable mistake that needs to be taken care of and regularly fed warm food. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Me. They're the same picture. Opponent's Pokemon uses explosion. My Flygon with a focus sash. The reason the Mew under the truck rumor started was because someone brought back a version of Pokemon from the future that had a set of arbitrary code on it to make it possible, making that rumor a bootstrap paradox, because without the rumor, the arbitrary code possible wouldn't be made, but without the code, the rumor doesn't start. Battle Cynthia just for fun, using only the Pokemon Sunkern. Noticed that in Gen 4, it can't do a proper sleep attack, so you were forced to give it Spore, sitting on the fight for a whole week, because the RNG is not on your side. Finally win and now know that you can hit grass type Pokemon in Gen 1 to 4 with sleep attacks like Sleep Powder and Spore. Ash should have lost to Steven Stone in the Masters 8 tournament. Change my mind. If I had a nickel for every time I stand a big Ace Raven, I would get 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Australia gonna be scared when emus can learn the HM fly. What the hell is this? Tales from the Box, Stories of South Province Area 6. How was Alfornia de Cavern like? If you have to use your Aiden to get through the cave, then why are there trainers in hard to reach spots? What pops into my head every time she calls? Bolira, troublesome as ever. POV. Just got done crossing Sky Arrow Bridge. Arceus, please just take me. After battling Whitney and Claire in Johto, if I had a nickel for every time a gym leader ran away instead of giving me my badge, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. That's quite a helpful skill you have, Bahia. Do you have any idea how fast you were going? I don't know, do you? The real reason to collect Pokemon cards. I don't wanna go. I'll give you anything. You cannot barter with doubt. I have a shiny Charizard in my backpack. Okay, Timmy. But this stays between us. When you keep accidentally running into wild Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, get out of my sight. The true best Gen 1 bad Pokemon. The heat wave in Southeast Asia is probably the works of Primal Groudon. Why nobody talks about Gardevoir and Gallade being compatible with Dragapult? Princess, I have come for you. There is no princess in this castle. Amorphous, human-like. But dragon, you are my princess. Amorphous, dragon. So if King Gambit has hair, does that mean that Bishop and Pawniard could have had hair before? Slowbro with a leper berry. The entire anything goes tier. Me making my Spotify playlist for my 6 randomly picked Pokemon before I do Pokemon Camp with them. Imagination. It's Groudon. Reality. 11 feet 6 inches. 3.5 meters. We can all agree before Lucario this beetle was the best fighting type. Either the writers get paid too much, or these plasma grunts are the best trainers in the universe for getting their Pokemon to attack together instead of each other. The Sinnoh pseudo-legendary is essentially a bipedal shark that can fly as fast as a what? So you're saying that ice and fire types should super effective against each other? I do, and I'm tired of pretending they shouldn't. Ice types offensively, ice types defensively. Shiny Pokemon looks ugly in green. When you decide to start up a run of your favorite Pokemon game, you came to get emotionally healed too, didn't you? He says this tunnel is full of timid Pokemon. Whismur, sassy nature, met at level 7, Rust Earth tunnel. So that was a ducking lie. Water and grass type getting over dozens of Pokemon. Fire type not getting that many Pokemon. Grandkids, was the final Ash and Pikachu episode the best? Me thinking of Ash's primate, Ash's dad, and Team Rocket still increasing chime rate. Pokemon referencing Pokemon bulk, Pokemon right. Lego referencing Bionicle, doing so because they are not returning anytime soon. Before, after, the opposing me to gross used Bullet Punch. Still waiting for this Pika clone to become a Pokemon species. Thinking about this face Jenga makes in Pokemon Stadium. Tough video game desert creatures whose female species are the color bulk. Chansey is just an egg-shaped axolotl. Change my mind. My Pokemon sleep wish list too. Ferroseed line, Planted sleep, Mamos wine line, Tusk leaning sleep, Gluska line, Vampiric sleep, Makuhita line, Mewing sleep, Giraffarid line, Watchful sleep, Expert whistle, an expertly crafted whistle. One blow, and you'll activate the main skill of your whole team. James from Team Rocket, if he were in Fallout, he's now the richest man on the surface. Me waiting for the last 2 episodes of Starter Squad. Not playing Scarlet or Violet, but a secret third thing, Pokemon Viridian. Friend, I can't wait to go to Florida this summer. Florida in the summer, Pokemon, drought and flood fused. Me, breaks every bone in my body, the Blissey breaking down my door from 5 miles away. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? It's the girls' room. Boys can't go inside. Either you acknowledge that Buzzwole is one of the most baller Pokemon designs or you're wrong.